Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two Ninja coffee makers. On the left, I got the Ninja Pods and Grounds Specialty Coffee Maker. And on the right, I got the Ninja DualBrew Hot and Iced Coffee Maker. Its model number is CFP101, and the one on the left is model number PB051. Now the Specialty Pods and Grounds Coffee Maker, it retails for anywhere from $99 to $130. And the DualBrew Hot and Iced, right now it retails for $150, but I do suspect it will go on sale sometime. So both of these Ninja coffee makers make some really nice iced coffee, cup of coffee. This one will make a pot of coffee. But they are kind of different in some major ways. So obviously this one on the right, you can brew a full 12-cup carafe pot of coffee. That's a pretty nice feature. But you can also brew K-cups with it. The Pods and Grounds, you can brew K-cups, but you can also brew your own coffee grounds. It has this little storage area, and here we've got this reusable filter that we can put our own coffee grounds in, that like we were making over here with a coffee maker. We can put up to 7 tablespoons in here. And this one will brew up to 24 ounces, which is basically like 7 cups. But we don't have a coffee pot. You'll have to put your travel mug to brew that into. Over here, we can do 6 cups, up to 12 cups, but if we have a carafe, we got a warming plate. The warming plate's going to keep the coffee nice and warm. And then on the specialty coffee maker, we got this built-in milk frother. This thing works really nice. And we also have a specialty brew, so I can do a 4-ounce brew through a coffee K-cup or my coffee grounds to mimic an espresso shot. So I can get a really concentrated coffee, heat up some milk, froth it, and I can make a cappuccino or latte. Now on the DualBrew, I've got this nice big water tank over here on the side. I lift this up. Here's where we've got the K-cup adapter. And then we've got, this is where we're going to put a number 4 cone filter, and you can put your own coffee grounds. We can put up to 12 tablespoons of coffee in here to brew a full 12 cups of coffee. But around back, so on the back of this one, we got this little adapter. Whenever we want to make coffee, we've got to install this. So up here on the DualBrew, whenever we're doing K-cups, we've got the single needle, and that's what we're going to use. But when we want to make a full pot of coffee, we need to install this over the K-cup. Very simple. Now when I lower the basket, it says the coffee bean, and I can do different sizes. And I can do all the way up to 55 ounces, which is a 12-cup full pot of carafe of coffee. I can go all the way down and do a 8-ounce also by using coffee grounds. The specialty coffee maker, we've got our control panels on top. We got a power switch. I can do a classic, rich, over ice, or a specialty brew. When I do a classic, I've got the K-cup adapter in. You can see the K-cup light is on. I can do 6, 8, 10, or 12. All I do is hit the brew button. Now when I take this K-cup adapter out and I put the filter basket in, I really do like this little drawer here. You can store the K-cup adapter in there. And again, now let's put if I'm using my own coffee grounds, the machine's going to know. Now it switches over to the coffee bean. Now I can do 6, 8, 10, all the way up to 24 ounces. That's a lot of coffee. And I can still do classic, rich, over ice. And a specialty brew is always going to be only 4 ounces, whether I got the K-cup adapter in or the filter in. Okay, so let's look at the single needle on the top, the DualBrew, and here over on the specialty brew. Now let's take a look at the bottom needle. Here on the specialty brew, I've got a needle down there. Here's what this looks like. Over here, this does come apart. I like that this comes apart for easy cleaning. And again, there's the single needle on the bottom that's going to pierce the bottom of the K-cup. They both come with an onboard scoop that is stored. The scoops are different for different measurements. Okay, so I've got the K-cup adapters in both of them. Let's brew a K-cup out of both of them and see how it does. Close the lid, close the lid. I'm going to select 8 ounce. Over here, I'm going to select 8 ounce. I'm going to do a classic brew and brew. Now the DualBrew does have drip stop, so make sure the drip stop is open. When you're done brewing coffee, you can close the drip stop so it won't drip. So the specialty coffee maker did start first. All right, let's do temperatures. Specialty coffee maker. 175 and ramping up. DualBrew. You know, about the same, 175 and ramping up also. Yeah, the coffee smells really good. I've been drinking it out of both of these. Both of these make a great K-Cup coffee. Okay, so we're finishing up. So they're both finishing up under a minute. And let's check. We've got a really hot cup of coffee. 167. Specialty brew. You know, maybe a little bit colder. 160. Miss Fiona has come for her treat. Okay, so let's lift it up here. We can see this is how the K-Cup did here and here. That looks exactly the same. Now with the DualBrew, you get a clock. I can set a delay brew. What's really neat about the DualBrew is I can program this to brew a pot of coffee in the morning or a K-Cup. And even if I'm using the number 4 cone filter, I can do different sizes. I don't have to brew the full 12 cups. I could brew into a travel mug and have it programmed to do that in the morning. Again, over here on the specialty coffee maker, no clock, no programming it. It's just a simple coffee maker. But you really, you know, as soon as you turn it on in the morning, it just starts brewing coffee. So there's really no warm up for it. Even with this one, no warm up. As soon as you press the button, it's going to start brewing. When you do a full 12 cups, it takes about 8 to 10 minutes to brew that full 12 cups of coffee. And I think both of them really shine with over ice. So, and this one has an over ice too. Anytime over ice is selected, it's going to brew half the amount that it says. So for over ice, if I want to brew through a K-Cup and 8 ounces, it's going to brew 4 ounces through that coffee K-Cup. It's going to melt the ice into your tumbler, and then that'll give it the right dilution. Same with over here. Whatever amount of over ice I brew, it brews half that amount. Even with the coffee grounds. If I brew the 24 ounces iced coffee, it's only going to brew 12 ounces through your coffee grounds. So it's going to be really strong, but the ice is going to melt. And I can even brew over here a full pot of iced coffee with this. Again, I would fill this up with ice, hit the over ice button for the full carafe, and it's going to brew half the amount. Ice will melt, you'll have the proper dilution, and it tastes really good. Then on the specialty brewer, warm up some milk in the microwave in a cup, put it underneath here, and this milk frother works really, really well. And cleanup is so simple. Just simply turn it, put this in the dishwasher. When you're done, put it back. And the thing I love about Ninja is, you know, the things I'm showing you, these pot adapters, this basket, these are all dishwasher safe. I like that both these water reservoirs, you can take them off. That's a really nice feature. You could fill it up, but also to take it over the sink and rinse it out, get it nice and clean. Yeah, Ninja just released both these coffee makers this year. This one's super nice. They're selling one of these at Walmart that doesn't have the frother. It's a little bit cheaper. That's an excellent coffee maker also. I haven't seen the other model of this one. I don't know if there's going to be, but this is the only model I see right now. It's on the Ninja website. I suspect it's going to be on Amazon, and it's going to be for sale at other places because it's just such a nice coffee maker. So if you find yourself like travel mugs, cups of coffee, iced coffee, occasional cappuccino latte, Ninja specialty coffee maker is perfect. If you want a full pot of coffee, this one does a really good job. You know, you don't have the built-in milk frother, but there are so much more capabilities with this one. I will put a link to both of these in the show description notes. I purchased both these products with my own money. If you click on the link, it'll take you to either the Ninja website or the Amazon website. I'm an affiliate on both of those websites. The product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a commission from the sale. It is a way of supporting my channel. Again, I bought these products with my own money, and I was not paid for this video. This is just my honest review. Again, Ninja's been really innovating coffee makers. I think they've done some really nice things, and these are no exception. Also, underneath the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. That really helps out my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate everybody's support. And again, if you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.